Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel Read with Rizwan. Today's topic is why power sharing is desirable. So let's get started. Firstly, power sharing is good because it helps to reduce the possibility of conflict between social groups. Imposing the will of majority community over others may looks like an attractive option in the short run, but in the long it undermines the unity of the nation. Tyranny of the majority is not just oppressive for the minority, it also brings ruins to the majority as well. Secondly, power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. A democratic rules involves sharing of power. People have a right to be consulted on how they are to be governed. A legal government is one where citizens can participate in decision making. First set of reason is prudential, that is based on calculation of gains and losses. And the second, moral. While prudential reasons stress that power sharing will bring out better outcomes, moral reasons emphasize the very act of power sharing as valuable. Coming on to the next topic, forms of power sharing. One basic principle of democracy is that people are the source of all political power. In a democracy, people rule themselves institutions of self-governance. Everyone has a voice in shaping of public policies. Because in democracy, supreme power rests in the hand of the people. In modern democracies, power sharing arrangements can take many forms. First one, different organs of government such as legislature, executive, judiciary. Let us call this horizontal distribution of power because it allows different organs of government at the same level to exercise different powers. Such a separation ensures that none of the organs can exercise unlimited power. Each organ checks the other. This results in a balance of power among various institutions. Power can be shared among governments at different levels. A general government for the entire country, also known as central government or union government. The governments at the provincial or regional level are called by different names in different countries. We call them state governments in our country. Power may also be shared among different social groups such as the religious and linguistic groups. Example, community government in Belgium. This method is used to give minority communities a fair share in power. Power sharing arrangements can also be seen in the way political parties, pressure groups, and movements control or influence those in power. Such power sharing ensures that power does not remain in one hand. Example, if no party wins a majority in election, then two or more parties form an alliance to form a government. Such government is known as coalition government. So here you have seen the different examples of the Belgium and Sri Lanka, how they tackle the problem of the majority versus the minority. It shows that power sharing is the very spirit of democracy, and democracy people rule is will be always accepted. That's it for the day. Hope you like the video. Please do subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.